Hi everyone, welcome to the session. So the current session will discuss about LinkedIn profile optimization, and my name is Swaroop Nadella. Um, so why we need to optimize our LinkedIn profile? That may be the question everyone will be having. So few things I have taken from the internet and also based on my knowledge, right? So in LinkedIn profile, generally all our personal work experiences and what are the certifications and education background and what are our thoughts and all the things we'll be sharing, right? What we do means what is our work experience, who we are. So if we have any, what is our education background and what kind of accomplishments, awards, and anything we can mention in the LinkedIn profile, which can be visible for everyone, right? So if we are an expert in any field, so we can also add those information in LinkedIn so that it can be visible to everyone. So if anyone started LinkedIn for the first time, so their profile will be everything in the blank. So even the name and everything, profile picture, um, any section will be blank. We need to add everything step by step. There will be something like all stars, which will be set by the LinkedIn. So you need to be adding everything which LinkedIn is suggesting. So apart from that, there can be more things which I'll be discussing in this session. So try to do complete the all stars which is recommended by LinkedIn so that at least your profile will have some level of decent profile, right? So this will definitely help you to have a better profile. And if you have a decent profile, then definitely your profile will come in the LinkedIn searches. So every recruiter will have some search tool. So if the recruiter is using the paid tool of LinkedIn recruiter, right, LinkedIn jobs. So if you have a good profile, then your profile will be coming up. See, this is similar to Naukri.com. So in Naukri also, if you have a decent profile with all your skills and experience mentioned there, so that will be a paid tool to the recruiters. So if you maintain it properly, then definitely your profile will come in the search results so that they can also contact you if there is a matching job opening. And also, if you maintain a good profile, it helps you to build some trust with other people in the LinkedIn. So this also help you to grow your network and also connect with different people, right? So um, so if everything in our profile is blank and we are trying to connect with people and they may not respond because we don't have any name or profile picture or any information in our profile, then other people may not trust us and they will not give proper response to us. So we'll discuss step by step. So the next one is about LinkedIn is something like a digital resume, I'm feeling. So because the other resume which we are sending, we will be sending in the email. So as a PDF or Word document, but this is a profile which will be visible to everyone, right? So anyone can watch it, and if they find that our profile is suitable, they will contact us. So recruiters can contact, even hiring managers, and there can be many people who are connected in LinkedIn, right? Apart from recruiters and hiring managers, so all the people can connect to us. So LinkedIn is a professional network, so we need to maintain a good profile so that other people can contact us, so that it will help us to grow in our career also. So there is something called open to work status in LinkedIn. So if you go to our profile, right, this is my profile page. So there is an open to. If you are looking for a job, you need to click on find a new job, finding a new job, and turn on this one so that the recruiters can know that you are in job hunt. And in their search results, your profile will be coming as a priority. And other things we are not going to use. Currently, the focus is on job openings today. So the open to work status you can turn on. So open to, and if you are clicking on finding a new job, so you will be having the open to work status in your profile. So this will help you to come in the search result. This is one of the option. So the next one is the LinkedIn profile name. So everyone will have a different flavor of profile name they are keeping in LinkedIn. So so this is the recommended way. So if you see any big influencer or expert in industry, right, who is in LinkedIn, you can see that their profile will be something like a first name space last name. They will not put any lengthy names. So everyone will have some middle name and last name. So, but you will have a specific first name and specific last name. In between, if we have something else, that's okay, but we can skip it for now in LinkedIn. So avoid putting everything in all caps. So I have seen many people putting their name as all caps in profile name. So avoid that. So you can put it like this. So there are people who are putting in all small also. Avoid all smalls and avoid all small case also. There are people who are giving their name as small case also. It doesn't look good. So give it as first letter caps and other letter small, and last name also first letter caps, all other names small. And avoid anything else apart from this. Some people are giving their some rocket symbols and whatnot, everything their smileys, and some people are giving notice period, serving, looking for job. All these things are not required in the profile name. It doesn't look good. So avoid lengthy names. So if you have a big name, right, no need to give everything in the LinkedIn. Put to your first name and last name. Other things you can skip it here. In the resume or in the job portal, you can upload it when the recruiter is connecting to you. At that time, you can give your full name. Anyway, your passport and Aadhaar card will have the full name, right? So don't need to worry about it in the LinkedIn profile. So give a short name so that people can remember your name. So if you are contacting somebody and they need to remember your name, means you should have a short name with the first name and last name. If you have a lengthy name, they may not remember your name, because there are a lot of connections and messages coming to everybody, right, daily. So the next thing is profile picture. So this is very important, because if the profile picture is blank, then definitely we don't know that the person is real person or it is a fake account. And it may not be I don't feel like it is a professional LinkedIn profile when people don't upload their profile pictures. So try to upload a professional headshot. It will definitely add a good credibility to your profile. If a recruiter or a hiring manager is watching your profile and they need to contact you, means uh, they will have a lot of other good profiles. So why will they contact you if you don't upload any profile picture? So I have read it many times, like if with a profile picture, people will be liking to connect to you, and they will be definitely want to talk to you if you have a profile picture, decent profile picture. So passport size photograph is a decent example. So you can also upload a similar photograph, which is a headshot, right? You can upload up to your shoulders, and no need to put a full photograph, and always look towards the camera in the photo. So people are uploading some casual photos which they are watching in some garden or somewhere, right? So don't upload all those kind of photos in LinkedIn if you are seriously looking for jobs here. So avoid any group photos. So this is not any Facebook or Instagram. So um, I try to avoid this and avoid the sunglasses also. We need to look as a professional. So avoid any random pictures. I have seen many people putting their pet dogs or any other cartoons or anything. So we need to be looking like a real person only. Then only people will like to connect to us. So avoid any other cartoons or any other animal pictures or any smileys or something, right? So don't upload all these things, and do not leave it blank. Try to upload some decent picture. We will have at least a passport size photograph which we apply for passport and Aadhaar card, right? At least you can upload it. So I have example for this. So this I have taken from the internet. So you can see the four profile pictures. These are looking decent, right? So this is having the light background in the photos. So if you have the light background, your face will be visible clearly. So if you see my picture, right? So initially I was having some other background. So I have opened this picture in the Paint, Microsoft Paint, and I edited that and I cleaned everything in the background. So this picture is looking good. So even this can be improved, but this is a good example I'm saying. So you will have many pictures, right? At least take one of the good picture, and uh, your face should be looking towards the camera. So don't look sideways or somewhere else. And um, so passport size picture, everybody know the example. So this is highly recommended. So try to definitely follow whoever is joining today. So I just want to have everyone follow these steps so that it can help you in your career. So sample photos. And the next thing is LinkedIn profile headline. So headline is nothing but whatever is displayed below our name, right? So this profile headline is like a one-liner of our resume. So if anybody is trying to watch our profile, then it will be giving a quick overview of what we do and who we are, and what value we can bring to the other person, right? So definitely you need to update your LinkedIn profile headline. The example I have given in my profile, I'll be mentioning something like this. There can be more information you can provide. So if you want to provide anything else, you can add, but try to avoid unnecessary details in the profile headline. So this is very important because the recruiter will be having a search tool. They will be paying money to the LinkedIn, and they will search for profiles. So if your profile headline is not having right, so sometimes the sum of our profiles will not get shortlisted. I mean, result in the search results. And even the LinkedIn search results also will be trying to see the keywords from this, and then it will our information will be reflected in the search result. So make sure you give a decent headline. And I listed some of the things which we can avoid. So many people are giving the ex-employer name and unnecessary symbols and irrelevant details. So, and current employer also, it may not be required. So even I didn't give my current employer. So this is not very important. So we are not, if we are working in any big tech companies, so that may be adding some value. But if we are not working in any big companies, or we are not any CEO or founder of any company, right? So I think that this is my opinion, that current employer is also not much significant. So we can try to skip it. But main thing is the skills and what is the roles and we are expecting, right? If you want to become a test automation engineer, or many people here are testing people. So as did roles, if you are aspiring, or a senior automation engineer, senior QA engineer, test engineer, anything you can give, but don't give anything else apart from this. So ex-employer really doesn't add any value, I'm thinking. So if you want to add it at the end of all the keywords. So add all these things at the end of the profile headline, add your ex-employer or whatever you want to add. And some companies are having designations, something like even the testing people are having something like developer analyst, programmer analyst. So few MNCs I know. So instead of putting those things in the profile headline, right? So give your designation as QA engineer or automation engineer, test automation engineer, test engineer, so that it will be relevant to the HR also. If they see something like developer analyst or developer programmer, means they'll think you are a developer and they won't watch, they don't see your profile. So give a valid thing which is relevant to your job skills, right? Um, so this is important so that your profile will move to the next level. And there is another thing like LinkedIn custom URL. So this one directly I'll give you the demo instead of showing this. So if you go to your LinkedIn profile page, right? So this is my custom URL. Initially, when we create the LinkedIn profile, it will have something like this URL. It will have some junk characters and some name, something will be there. So if you go to the top of this right top corner, edit profile, public profile and URL. Click on this. So it will open a new window, and there will be an edit custom URL page. I mean the section at the right top corner. So click on this pencil icon, and you can able to enter whatever name you want, and remove the additional alphanumeric characters here. So I have removed, when I have created, it may be something like this. So I'll be removing the extra characters, and whatever name you want, you can give. Like I can give Swaroop N or Swaroop XYZ, anything I can give. You can also customize your URL. So after that, you need to click on the save button here. So once this is done, the URL will be customized, and you can reload the same URL in the browser. You can see your profile clearly. Like this kind of custom URL we can add to our resume also. It will look very good and professional. And even in the Google search results also, it will reflect very good if you are having a custom URL. So try to create your custom URL. It's not very difficult, so very easy. Go to your profile, click on this, edit public profile and URL. Then edit custom URL, click on this and enter whatever you want. Generally I prefer first name and last name without any space or any characters. Give first names, last name. So this is about the custom URL. The next thing is the featured section. So by default, everyone will not have a featured section on LinkedIn. So what you do is go to your profile, click on add profile section. And since I already added, maybe I'm not getting it. So yeah, see, sir, recommended we have add featured section. So you need to click on this. Once you click on this, the featured section will get added in your profile. And then you need to click on this plus button. And if you want to add any LinkedIn post, or if you written any LinkedIn article, right? Or if you want to add any external link. So if I want to suppose add a GitHub profile, so I can include my GitHub profile here and click on add, and I can click on save. So if we want to showcase any open source work or any other, if you are writing some Medium blogs, or if you have any technical personal blog you are maintaining, so click on this add link, and you can add the external links also. And also you can add any post. So if you click on this, right, add post, you can select any post that you recently posted. So select any post here. So suppose I have written some program which may be adding some value. So the main importance of this featured section is we can showcase whatever work we have done directly to the people. Once they come to our profile, if they scroll down, right, the featured section is the first thing that is displayed to anyone. So you can showcase all your LinkedIn good posts that you have written, and any LinkedIn articles also we can write. If you are writing something about articles, those things you can add your GitHub projects. And if you have any personal blog on wordpress.com or any other location, Hashnode or Medium articles, so all these technical blogs also you can add the links in the featured section. So if you don't have anything, don't worry, just you start learning some new stuff and write some LinkedIn posts, and you can also tag those things here. And in future you can create some GitHub frameworks and also add those links here. And this is about the featured section. So this is very important. So start working on it. So you can add few things, whatever good posts you have already written. So you can tag it into your featured section. And there is an about section. So let's go to the about section here. So if you go to my about section, right? So I have given all my whatever experience I'm having and whatever tools and technologies currently I'm having experience. So if you have any other tools and technologies and whatever roles and responsibilities you have worked on, and if you want to showcase any other open source things like GitHub or any other work you have done outside of your company also, you can showcase those links in here. So write an detailed about section, at least write 5 to 10 lines. So just don't write one line or don't leave it blank. So this is very important. So explain something. So whatever in the resume you're mentioning, at least do copy paste and do some formatting here. So this is very important section. And there is an experience section. So many people, they are not adding their experience also when it comes to LinkedIn. So you need to click on this experience section, add position. So if you don't have this section, go to the top here, add profile section, and you will have something about experience in these sections, the core section. So add position you need to do. And then if you come back here, you need to add you whatever work experience you are having in any company. So if, for example, I have worked in 3 to 4 companies. So I have added everything here. So even you need to add whatever companies you have worked on, and try to tag the correct company so that the company logo and everything will be correct. If it is a full-time employment or contract or any other freelance work you have done. So you can tag it whichever is relevant to your work. This experience section is very important. Don't leave it blank. So if you are leaving this blank, then there is no value in having a LinkedIn profile. So don't leave it incomplete. So add all the company information. So just you will write your company name, what is your designation, and when you started working there. And if you have already worked, you just put the end date and add the current company also. there is an education section here. So in the education section, at least give the highest degree. So if you are willing to add all the degrees, that's okay. But at least give the highest degree. If you have done engineering or MCA or MBA or whatever degree you have, add the highest degree in the education section. If you don't have this section, go to the top here, add profile section and add an education here, add education here, and then come back. So after this, there is something called skills section. Even skill section is also very important. If you don't give the proper skills, definitely your profile will not come in the search result. So what you do, you need to add multiple skills. So currently I listed some 35 skills. So everyone will have a lot of tools and technologies they worked in the company, whether it can be automation or testing, regression testing. We have worked in REST API manual testing also, right? Mobile automation I have worked. So functional testing is nothing but similar manual testing we are doing, right? That is functional testing. So if you are working on non-functional testing or performance testing, you can also add that Agile, Selenium, and SDLC, REST Assured, SQL. And if you worked on Jenkins, Git, you can add everything, whatever is relevant in day to day you are working on, or you have worked on previously also, that's okay. You can add Unix, Linux, anything relevant you can add, which is if we are a software engineer, right, we need to add a software skills only, relevant skills. So after that, what you need to do here, if you come back to the original profile, there is a skills section. So click on this pencil icon. So the skills page will get loaded. Here you click on these 3 dots and there is a reorder. So whichever is the top skills that you think is helping your profile, right? So I have moved my test automation and Selenium and Java. So other things also I moved it and made it a particular order. So whatever importance I am giving to that skill, I am putting in the same order. So you need to just drag it to the top. So if I want quality assurance at the top skill, right, I need to drag it to the top. Otherwise, it will be at the bottom only. So move your top 3 skill set to the top of the section. And additional thing, what you can do, if you have any friends and connections, right? So give some endorsement to their skills. So there is something like endorsement button. If I go to some other person's skills, right? Since this is my account, I cannot click on endorse here, but other people's skills we can endorse, and you give some endorsement, and then we can also ask them some endorsements. So at least have some endorsement for your important skills, some 5 to 10 endorsements. Your colleagues and previous company friends will definitely help you in getting these endorsements. So have some endorsements, it looks good on the profile. So this is about the skills. Skills are very important. So at least add all the primary skills, 5 to 10 skills. At least 10 skills everyone will have. SQL, Unix, functional testing, regression testing, or whatever skills you have, you add it. And there is a next section called recommendations. So if we scroll down, there is something called recommendation section. So we can also write, this is the received section where somebody has recommended, written something for me. And also, I also might have written something to other people, right? All these things can happen in the recommendations. So recommendations, generally it is preferred to get it from the colleagues only, because they are the people who directly know whatever work we have done. So talk to them, and you can what you can do, you at least give the recommendation to them and write it like you need to click on this button. Give recommendation means we are writing for someone. If you want to ask means you ask it, they will get a message and they will be writing based on their interest. So it is preferred to ask your colleagues only, because they know the credibility of your work and they can help you to have some recommendations. At least have some 5 to 10 recommendations in your profile. You can continue to add as you gain more work experience. These recommendations will be at least add some value and help you to gain some value to your profile. So there is another thing called projects. So every one of us will work on software projects. So add all your projects which you worked. There can be something like banking projects, insurance projects, telecom, in any other projects we have worked on. Give a high level information. So I have worked on something, some bank I have worked. So I have worked on wholesale banking or retail banking, and don't give too much information, only the high level information you can mention, and what are your roles and responsibilities in those projects, and what skills you have applied, whether you have done manual testing or automation or Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, whatever skills you have used there, you mention it. Just update the skills there. So if you see, right, so I have mentioned some whatever skills I have used in those projects. So you can also add, there is an add button here, add. And if you have any open source, like I have created some personally some Selenium or REST API framework, automation framework, give the name of that. And also you can give the project URL. So if GitHub is having some URL, so you can mention that URL also. So open source work also you can add in the projects. So this is also possible. So you can add the project section. So honors and awards. So if you have received some awards and recognition in your company, right? So definitely you can showcase all those things in the awards and recognition section. So by default, it may not be available. So you need to do scroll to top, add profile section, and there will be something like additional profile. So click on this add honors and awards. So if you have got any awards or anything outside of your work also in any cricket, badminton or anything, right? So some people will play chess, and if there is any national level awards or state level or whatever district level awards, something like that, you can add all those extracurricular accomplishments also. This will be good to showcase, right? So add all your award section here. And if you have done some certifications also, those things you can add here. So there may be something here, licenses and certifications. So some people also will work on something and they will get some patents or something, right? They can add all those things. Certifications we can do, like if you have done ISTQB, Azure, AWS, or any Six Sigma certifications, whatever we have done, we can add those things in the certification section. And if you have any image or anything, you can also add the image in the certifications. And even language also you can mention, because uh, it can help the other person know what languages we are known. So I know English, Hindi, and Telugu. So since we are in India, we know we have the native languages, and English is the common language which we communicate with the other people. So you can add this. This is basic thing only. Only thing you can just add it. This is a simple one. And this is one of the important thing, like if you are just logging in daily on LinkedIn, that may not help. So what you do is you have faced some issue, or you have worked on something, and you want to share the knowledge with the people, right? So definitely you can start go to LinkedIn, and here there is something called start a post. So click on it and write something, like you can share any good thoughts or any work experience that you have, any issues that you have faced and how you resolve that, or any knowledge sharing you want to do, right? So start sharing that, so that this will increase your uh, LinkedIn network, and also help you to if any recruiter is watching your profile, then they will think that this person have some knowledge. So then they will definitely reach out to us. So what happens is, if we are continuously sharing some good content, then definitely a lot of hiring managers, and I am getting a lot of messages from many people. So for helping you, we will, I am saying, like write some good content. So don't just copy paste everything. So try to understand some information and write about it. So you can practice some code in Eclipse or IntelliJ. You can open, you practice something. And there are people who are sharing just PDFs on LinkedIn. So if you are sharing irrelevant content and irrelevant LinkedIn post, right, and you want the recruiter to give value to your profile, it will not happen. So if I am a hiring manager, or anybody is asking me to give referral, right, so I'll watch their profile and see if they are having the good content and they are sharing something. So if we need to help somebody, then they need to write some have some quality information they are need to share, right? So just don't share any random things just for time pass, right? This is not LinkedIn is not for time pass or something. So don't share on irrelevant PDFs or whatever for jokes or anything. So only thing, uh, try to learn new skills, and you can implement some code and frameworks. You can, if you implemented some framework, you can discuss about it. So post about it, and uh, you can also have some conversation with other people, right? So some people are posting something, you can go to their LinkedIn post and ask some questions, or you can also share your knowledge or any comments you can add some value, so that your LinkedIn network will grow, and it will definitely open more doors. You may not know what happens when you start writing on LinkedIn. So definitely you can start working on it. It will help you to grow in terms of improving your knowledge also, and you will also connect with many good people if you are having some conversation over the comments, right? So think about it. So it's not a mandate, but in my observation, this is giving lot of visibility to the recruiters which are watching us. So any hiring manager need to contact you. So start writing some good content and create some frameworks, and add it to your featured section. So we have something called featured section here. So add your frameworks here, so that it can help the recruiters or the hiring manager to contact you. So it is not a single thing. So single day work, right? The GitHub means we have to do step by step, create some project daily, write some small codes daily, and then it will take time. And the last thing is about the LinkedIn connections and network. So if we are software engineers, then definitely I would like to have my network as software engineers mostly. So I will not be adding other people who may be in digital marketing, or they can be in different domains. So if you are following everybody on LinkedIn, then it will definitely fill your LinkedIn feed with a lot of irrelevant content. So it will not help you, and it is a time waste in my opinion. So only connect with people who you might be interested to have some good knowledge acquisition, right? So don't follow all the people who are posting jokes or digital marketing or whatever their work they are doing, but what work we are doing, we need to remember. So uh, try to connect with only relevant contacts, and don't try to send connection request to everyone over the LinkedIn, because that will not help you. So um, and remember these two things. So sharing other people PDF just for gaining the followers or something, it may not help. So um, your network will be filled with a lot of irrelevant connections. Uh, and this is about the connection. So if you want to connect with the software testing engineers or automation engineers, send them connection request, and follow their content and comment on their posts, and you can learn from their whatever knowledge sharing they are doing. So that will help. So mostly these are the things. There can be more things. Only thing, these are important things I felt. So these are already available on the LinkedIn, but we are not using them. So the profile picture, the name. So if I give a good name, right, it is looking very nice. So if I am putting some other junk text or anything, it's not nice. So the profile headline, featured section, experience I can add, education, skills, recommendations, projects, awards and honors and awards, languages. So certifications also you can add. There can be more things. So few of them, since I don't have much, I didn't add those things, but you can also add whatever is relevant to you. Yeah, that's it on the LinkedIn profile.